What up, YouTube family? Lou here with another Godlike Collectibles video. And today, I want to show a card that I got in the mail. I got a new autograph piece that I'm very happy to have. And also wanted to discuss a few things about one of the YouTube creators out there, Brent Richards, who made what he calls his final video, and he gave his reasons why, and I wanted to address it for a couple reasons. But first, let me show you what I picked up, and then I'll get into the conversation about the topic about Brent. I ended up getting this Robbie Alomar auto, and it's a Upper Deck Ultimate Signatures, Ultimate Collector Tier 1, and it's numbered to 155. Very beautiful card. And for those who do watch my channel, you guys know that I'm a big Robbie Alomar fan. So I saw this and it was on auction, so I bid on it, and I think I won it for under 20 bucks. I think it was like 17 bucks or something like that I won the auction. So pretty nice card. Really digging it. Nice auto. He's got his Met uniform on. So really cool piece. Very happy to have it in the collection. Now going into the topic that I wanted to talk about with Brent. I watched the video, and I'll be honest with you, I was very taken back. I was surprised because I see Brent everywhere, right? He's been in multiple people's channels. He's been on, I even think he's been on a few lives. He's done stuff with Shane, Shoebox Legends. So he's been pretty relevant in the YouTube community. And I was surprised that in such a short span, I think he's been doing YouTube for less than a year now. He's been on so many different channels and platforms, and also has grown, I thought, pretty good. You know, he's got over 600 subscribers. I've been doing this for over 2 years, and I got only like 360 subscribers or something like that. I know I'm less than 400. And I know he was doing a lot more videos than I was. But one of the things that really shocked me about it was, you know, I love a lot of the stuff that he shows, the content that he shows, because he shows a lot of cards that, even though a lot of them are modern or from the modern era, so to speak, they were cool cards that sometimes you don't even find. And I remember other creators that would be like, oh man, Brent Richards got me spending this money. He got me buying these cards and all this other stuff. So he was definitely someone of influence in the community. And also his comical videos where he's, you know, kind of poking fun at some of the other creators. And, you know, I was thinking about it, and I'm thinking about what he's saying, and I'm saying to myself, here's a guy who's been on multiple lives on different people's channels. He even got his own thing going on with Shane from Shoebox Legends, and I'm like, and he's not happy. He's not content with the growth of his channel, that he's ready to call it quits. And I'm saying to myself, man, what about all the people, maybe like myself, that don't have as many subscribers, that has not been on all these different channels and all these different lives, that, you know, who have been doing it for even longer than he has, you know, because I've been doing it for a little over 2 years now. And I'm like, if he feels that way about his channel, then he doesn't have anything to offer, or that people really don't care about his content, then what about my content, right? I got less subscribers than he does. And I started thinking about it. I said, man, should I quit? Should I stop doing videos? Because I feel like I have a smaller channel than he does. And then I started thinking about, what about all these other people that are subscribed to him, that have started a channel, that maybe have a small channel of maybe 100 or 200, 300 subscribers only, and he is talking about that we're looking at him as a person of influence, and he's saying that he doesn't feel that he offers anything to the community, or that what he likes maybe not too many other people like. Are those people going to quit now because they see someone like Brent, who they thought was a person of influence, a person who is involved in the community with multiple other content creators, that knows other people, that's been on other channels? Is that going to cause people to quit? And that was the thing that got me a little nervous, because although I would never quit based off of somebody else, I know what he feels, because sometimes I feel like that too. I'll be like, man, I've been here 2 years and my channel really hasn't grown the way I would like it to grow. But at the same time, when I saw Baseball Collector's video today, Mike, he kind of responded to he kind of made like a response video to Brent's, and he made a lot of sense, because he's like, are we in this? Like, if your motive is to have all these subscribers and to make money off of YouTube, then maybe the motive that you have is wrong, right? And here's my thing. I got 368, I think, subscribers, something like that. And I get people that comment on my channel all the time, right? And there's certain subscribers that don't have channels that comment often. And I started thinking to myself, well, don't I owe it to those people to continue to make content if they enjoy what they're watching? You know what I mean? Like, if they enjoy what I'm showing, and they relate to me in the sense of, I'm not a collector that has high, price cards. I don't have expensive cards. I don't have any Babe Ruths and Lou Gehrig's of super high value. My cards, I think my most expensive card that I think I paid for was maybe $125. And all my other cards, they're just normal, average price cards, But I do have vintage. I do have modern. I have ultra modern. I have a little bit of everything. And there's players that I love to collect that are not Hall of Famers. But I think that with this hobby, there's an appeal. There's a place for everyone, and Brent had his niche, right? His niche was, the newer cards, this or the other, shiny cards, and all these cool cards that maybe a lot of us overlook because we're not looking for them. And then he shows them and we're like, oh, I didn't even know that existed. That's a dope card. And we see other people that go out and buy them and they're like, yeah, I got this because Brent showed it on his thing. So, I want him to understand that just because you didn't have 2,000 subscribers, 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers, like some of the other channels that have been doing it for a while, I think you have built a great following for such a short period of time. And you were able to offer something different to the hobby that we don't really see. There's a lot of guys that have videos that they edited, and they got super cool intros, and they got cut scenes and all this other stuff that they implement in their videos. And it's dope. I love it. But at the same time, that's not me. So I relate to guys that are like me that don't do that kind of stuff, right? And it kind of gives me the reason to say, you know what? Even though I'm not like, my channel is not like all my stuff edited and this and that and the other, and I'm not showing all these cool intros and outros and all this, I still feel like I had something to offer to the community, right? because I am bringing a different aspect of the community. And I think that everybody in the community is different. You know, not everybody in the community collects autograph cards. Not everybody in the community collects vintage cards. Not everybody collects modern cards. You know, I'm a Yankee fan. Not everybody collects Yankee cards. You know, I'm a Roberto Alomar fan. That I don't see, like, the cards that I show of Robbie Alomar, I don't see anybody showing. You know what I mean? So for me, I feel like, yeah, I have a place in this hobby. Why? Because I'm a part of the hobby. I'm a collector. I buy cards. I collect cards. I sell cards. I do a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? But I feel that the reason I'm making this video is I'm sad about the whole thing with with Brent Richards, because I feel like he offers a lot to the community, and if he feels that he doesn't, I just want to let him know, like, there's a lot of us out there that do dig your videos, bro. And then also, I wanted to make this video because I don't want people to feel, especially new content creators that just started making content, that maybe got less than 100 subscribers. I don't want them to feel like, oh man, if Brent quit and he's saying that he's not doing any more videos because he hasn't established himself as a big channel, then what chance do I got? Right? Because like I said, I've been doing it for more than 2 years, and I'm like at half the subscribers that Brent has, and he's been doing it for less than a year. So to me, he's been successful in YouTube compared to me. And, you know, I'm just looking at it as I'm having fun with it, doing the videos. I'm having fun showing cards like this Robbie Alomar that I picked up. I'm having fun like meeting new people, like my boy Jose that sent me this. Someone who I met through Instagram who happens to be subscribed to the channel. You know, and even meeting other content creators, like when I went to the National and met guys in person that I watch, guys that I have phone numbers that we text, you know what I mean? And we chat all the time about sports, about the game, about, you know, when I was doing stuff in my room and I'm sending pictures to them. It's like, you know, that's what it's about, you know, about the hobby. And I know he mentioned that he's grateful for all the people that he's met and the relationships that he has, and he's still going to comment and watch and all that. And that's cool. But, you know, I feel like he is part of the community. He's part of it. Like his content was top notch, you know, and maybe I'm making this video to maybe get him to second guess what he's doing and just say, you know what, maybe I thought about it too quickly. Maybe I'm going to decide to stay. And I get it that there's stuff that he wants to do with his family and all that. We all have family, and we all have obligations to our families, our children, our wives, and, you know, just life, work. And, you know, I would love to be in a lot more lives. You know, I would love to be in lives with other people. But sometimes when the lives are going on, I'm getting ready to head to work because I work night shifts. So I would have to figure out a way to do lives earlier. Like I spoke to Hitman 23, and I told him about maybe him and I getting on a video together and doing something, being that we both, you know, love the Yankees and we love Don Mattingly, and it would be kind of cool to do something. So there's things in the works, things that I've thought about. And I appreciate all the people that subscribe to my channel. And because, like I said, my channel is basically just hit record and that's it. You know what I mean? There's no fancy editing. There's no fancy microphones that I have. I just hit record on my tablet or on my phone, make a video, I talk, I show, and then I just load it up. You know, I throw a little description and keep it moving. And maybe that's why I haven't reached more numbers, and that's cool. But I think that whether I get another 1,000 subscribers or whether I get another 20 subscribers, it doesn't matter. I have fun showing off my cards. It gives me something to do. I've met people in the hobby that are super cool people, man. I've received gifts from people that I've never met, and some people that I did meet, you know. And I'm looking forward to meeting more and more people. So, you know, so I just wanted to make this video and just kind of like encourage others out there that may not have the amount of subscribers, that feel like, man, my channel's not taking off. Don't worry about those things. Just worry about showing what you got. I don't care if you're a fan of the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, you know, the Dodgers, whoever you like. Show your cards off, man. Share your stories. Share your pickups, your mail days, your content from going to like different shows. There's a little bit of everything for everybody here. And that's what makes the community great. If we all collected the same thing, it would be boring. It would be absolutely boring to see everybody collecting the same exact things. You know, so with that being said, you know, have fun creating, have fun watching, have fun collecting, and, you know, don't let things bring you down. You know, don't compare yourself to other people. You know, there's going to be other content creators that are going to grow faster than others, and that might have started before, later after you. Like, you might have been doing it for a lot longer and somebody else has surpassed you in subscribers. But what I say to that is like, hey, man, everybody has their niche. Everybody has their following. And the main thing is to continue to just be you, have fun, and meet new people, man. And support people. Support channels. Give a like. Give a comment. You know, and just support each other in the hobby. Be cool and to everybody, you know, and that's all we could do. That's all we could do, man. So Brent, I hope you change your mind, because I do enjoy your videos, even though I don't comment on all of them, because a lot of times when I watch videos, I watch them on my TV or I'm driving, so I don't get a chance to like lay down like a comment on it or whatever. But doesn't mean that I'm not watching. There's a lot of guys that I watch out there that I enjoy, and you know, and there's a lot of new people that I've met, and I'm looking to meet more as time goes on in this hobby. So keep collecting, keep watching, keep supporting, keep having fun with it. Collect what you like, the stuff that you love. Continue to do what you do. You know what I mean? And just have fun with it, man. Just have fun with it. So take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.